Good morning, everybody. All right, so I get to welcome you and also tell you we're transitioning from a legacy region to the next economy, and I can do that in 7 minutes, is what they told me. So welcome. Okay, that's your welcome. That's it. I only get 7 minutes. Now I'm going to talk about transitioning. When we do transitioning here in Northeast Ohio, I look at two things. One is building on our strengths, and the other is figuring out new ways to deliver our services. One of our key strengths is healthcare. We have the home for the Cleveland Clinic, University Hospital, MetroHealth, the Sisters of Charity, and we have a booming biomedical and biotech industry with 700 companies. We have 230,000 employees that are working in those businesses. We're here at the Global Center. This is truly a global center for health innovation. We're very proud of it. And let me just give you an example or two of what we do, what makes this what it is. We host here the HIMSS Connect-a-thon. If you haven't seen this thing, you gotta see it. It is so exciting. They bring together hundreds of engineers from companies from around the world, competing companies, and they spend a week locked in a room like this, and they make their products talk together. It's actually a working conference for a week solid. I tried to get them out to see all the great things that we have in Cleveland. They wanted to just sit and work 24/7. It's amazing. We have the Medical Capital Competition here, which is one of the largest healthcare business competitions in the country. Yesterday was the start of the Cleveland Clinic's annual Medical Innovation Summit. 2,500 innovation leaders from across the country come together to share information on topics, the hot topics in medical innovation. The clinic itself catalyzes innovation and partners to catalyze innovation in Northeast Ohio. One example is Explorus. Explorus was a startup company here in Cleveland. It has gathered 50 million patient records. It stores, it analyzes the records. The company was recently purchased by IBM Watson. IBM Watson is coming to Cleveland. It will partner with the Cleveland Clinic. IBM Watson is that supercomputer that won Jeopardy, you may remember. When you put 50 million patient records into the world's largest supercomputer, you can, it's the future of, you can analyze any medical problem in seconds. It is the future of healthcare, and it's going to be right here in Cleveland. Yesterday, we announced a partnership between the clinic, Jumpstart, and others to bring Plug and Play to Cleveland, to right here to the Global Center. Plug and Play is one of the top accelerators, technology accelerators in the world. There are 22 locations. This will be the only location outside of California in the United States, and it'll be the only one focused on healthcare. Now, healthcare is not our only strength that we build on here. We have NASA Glenn Research Center here in Northeast Ohio. Some of you will get a chance to tour that later today, by the way. It throws off lots of innovation technology. I can actually remember coming with my kids years and years ago where they had a display of all the kinds of things that they've created that have nothing to do with aerospace. They came out of the aerospace research, but it's things that can be used that become businesses. We just announced a partnership here where we're going to capture those businesses and that technology here in Northeast Ohio. Another key asset we have is our Great Lake. There's lots of possibilities that we're playing with on the Great Lake, one of which is we're going to have the first freshwater wind turbine field in the United States. That was helped by a federal grant. The county has helped by becoming one of the key purchasers of the power that will come from those wind turbines. It may surprise some of you that we have here in Northeast Ohio a lot of fiber under the ground. We have the first a commercially available 100 gig fiber network, which covers 1,600 acres, a lot of fiber. We're using it to attract and retain business. Now, we may not be Chattanooga, but we try harder here in Northeast Ohio. You'll hear about a new project during the course of this program, which involves connecting low-income households that are currently not connected. And we're focusing on public housing. We're bringing people who have been unconnected historically online. We're giving literacy training and job training. Let me tell you, this changes lives. It is so important, and that's a pilot project going on here right now. And I think you're going to hear a lot about that over the course of this program. More broadly, we're creating a wide innovation ecosystem here in Northeast Ohio. We've created a partnership with another one of our strengths, our library system. We have created 3 easily accessible innovation centers at libraries throughout the county. Anyone with an idea now can go to the library and work on a state-of-the-art computer, a 3D printer, a laser cutter, all kinds of state-of-the-art technology equipment, and get expert help, which they bring in through various seminars and programs. We're also helping fund innovation projects, innovative companies. Now, counties and government generally historically have not been very good at picking and investing in small businesses and especially technological businesses. But what we've done is we've invested in groups that are good at that. So we've invested in Jumpstart, which funds early stage technology, and that has worked out great. We're funding a group called ECDI, the Economic Community Development Institute, which invests not in technology companies, but the small neighborhood businesses that need $25,000 or $50,000 to get started or to grow. They are good at it. Their track record is great, and we're investing with them. Innovation and transformation is not just about jobs and technology. I mentioned the libraries. We have just entered into a partnership with our libraries to make county government more accessible throughout the region. So now, if you need Medicaid or you need cash assistance or you need food stamps, you don't have to come downtown. You can go to your neighborhood library, and they will help you get the application through. If you need a GED, which you do need, a high school equivalent is a minimum to get a job in these days, a good job, you can now go to the neighborhood library. If you want to register to vote, you can go to the neighborhood library. We are taking the county out to the community through our partnership with the libraries.